Hi everyone, today I'll be talking about what happened when somebody do witchcraft to marry someone. Many people will do witchcraft to marry someone because that someone do not love them, or they want to marry that person because they love that someone so much. And normally if someone do not love you, that means that person is not for you, or it is not time for that person to come into your life. So what happened when you do witchcraft for a person to love you? The first thing is like that person is not the one that God has for you. Secondly, that person will be with you for a certain period of time, and after a certain period of time, bewitchment will be gone, and you will have to do witchcraft again for that person to love you. And one day this wedding there will be separation in this wedding because you are doing witchcraft for a man or for a woman who is not yours. So what happens is that many people do not pray. That is why the man or the woman that you're supposed to get married, when somebody else, another man, another woman is doing witchcraft to get that man which is yours or that woman which is yours, they will be bewitched because you are not praying for the one that God has for you. So today many people are still single. Why? Because the person that they are supposed to get married is already married to another person who has bewitched them, or because you are not praying, right? So that's why we say we have to pray for your future husband and wife that God has for you. Because somebody, another man or woman, can do witchcraft to take your man, take your woman. That is why some people are married to other men or other women and you're still single. And many people that are praying for their husband and their wife, their marriage will be delayed because either that someone is bewitched and is with another person, or they're already married to somebody else. So what happens when you do witchcraft for someone to marry you? After a certain period of time, let's say after 10 years, this bewitchment will be gone. And you will have to do witchcraft again for that man or for that woman to love you. So this is something that you have to do all the time. And you yourself that is doing the witchcraft, even that man that you have bewitched or woman, they will not be happy with you, and you will not be happy with them because you are stopping that man or that woman that was supposed to marry somebody else. You're stopping their mission together, and you're stopping your mission with your own person. You know what happened? One day there was someone who got married, and the mother was someone who do witchcraft. So they told that person, that man, yes, so that mother told that man, the son, to go and marry somebody else. So what she did, she already did witchcraft so that man marry a second time. So he got married. So what happened? On the day that the mother died, because the mother was doing witchcraft, right? The day that the mother died, the second wife, he ran away with the husband nephew. That is the sister son. Even the sister and the mother was together to make that person get married. So to tell you that when you do witchcraft to marry someone, the day that that person died or something happened, or that bewitchment is broken, the wedding or the marriage would be cancelled, right? So this is what happened. Even if you have bewitched a man or a woman to marry you, that person can be happy with you because he's bewitched right now. But the moment that this bewitchment is broken, believe me, the marriage will be broken, and that man or that woman will leave you, especially if they meet their preordained husband or wife. My advice is, do not marry with witchcraft. Even if you are 35 years old, 40, 45, stand by God. Pray and fast so that God bring you the man that God has for you. Do not do witchcraft to marry someone, because that wedding, that marriage will be broken one day. Now, those people that do witchcraft, listen carefully. If the preordained, the person, the man or the woman that was supposed to marry the man and the woman that you got married through witchcraft, if that man or that woman is a prayerful person, this witchcraft will be broken, and that man and that woman that you bewitch, you did witchcraft to marry, you will leave you. Even if that man and that woman, you were successful in your witchcraft, that man or that woman will have to go back to the one that God has for him or her. So that is why you, man or woman, you will have to pray for the one that God has for you. Tell God to bring you the man or the woman that God has for you. Do not pray for the man, for that girl or that boy that you are loving right now. Pray for the one that God has for you. If he's the one, it's okay. If they are not the one, God will give you the one that he has for you. So do not be scared that God will give you an ugly man or ugly woman. Nobody is ugly. God will give you a man and a woman that you will be attracted emotionally, sexually, mentally. Do not be scared. God created you. God knows your taste. He will give you a man or a woman that you would love and attracted to. So the person, if you have done witchcraft for someone to marry you or be with you, that person will leave you. Definitely one day that person will leave you. Okay. Also, when one day you will die and you have not repented, you have done witchcraft for someone to marry you and you have not repented to God, you will go to hell, definitely. That's why you will see many men, many women after the honeymoon, they don't want to touch you. They don't want to make love to you anymore. Why? Because they feel that something is wrong. They can feel that there's something bad in this relationship. You will see so many men and women, they will cry, they will say bad things when their man, their husband or wife leave them. You know, and then we will sympathize with them, right? We feel bad for them because they are crying. But these men and these women that are crying, they will never tell you they did witchcraft for that man or that woman to love them, or for that man or that woman to marry them. So there are so many scenarios, so many reasons why a man and a woman leave their wedding. Because they might have been, these people might have done witchcraft on them, bewitched them. That's why they marry them. You understand? And after some time, that bewitchment will be gone, will be gone, especially if the man or the woman they are supposed to get married are prayerful. It will be broken. You will also see there are so many men or women that want to leave this relationship, but they say they cannot leave this man or this woman because they have, they have bewitched them, attached them with them. And this man or this woman, they feel something is wrong. So they want to leave this relationship, but they cannot, That is why a man and a woman need to pray for their future husband and wife, because you don't know what they are going through. Maybe the man or the woman that you're supposed to get married is already married to somebody else. Is already bewitched by somebody else. When you bewitch someone to marry you, you're stopping that person to accomplish the mission that he's supposed to do with the man or the woman that he's supposed to get married. And you yourself, you will not be happy. You're stopping your own mission on earth. And that person that you have bewitched, they do not love you. They are not yours. They don't love you. One day God will allow this man to leave you. So if a man do not love you, or a woman do not love you right now, either this man or this woman is not meant for you, or it is not time for them to come into your life. So many men or many women will leave their partner, their marriage. And sometimes, and we cannot accuse them. You know why? Because these people that they married, maybe these people did witchcraft on them so that these people marry them. And the day that this witchcraft is broken, so definitely this man or this woman will leave you.